which means the fresh floral aromas and flavors that remind you of sun-kissed afternoons are all the rage.
That was beautiful.
I didn't write it.
Certified sommelier Adam Knoerzer is introducing us to a wine that fits the new season to a T. And my favorite part about when you come is whenever you speak your sexy accent to us. So how do you pronounce this grape's name?
Girl, we got a lot going on in terms of accents. Yes, in fact, so this wine grape is called Gewürztraminer.
Oh,
which
I love it.
Is actually German, but it most often is found here in France, in the Alsace region. So Gewürztraminer means spiced Traminer. Traminers are types of grapes that date back to like the 1500s that we know of. But Gewürz means basically spiced. And so if you don't want to say the whole name, Gewürz is how we often will shorten it.
Gewürz.
Well, you're the only one I know who could make German sound pretty.
Hey, I try my best.
As a German, I'm allowed to say that.
And what are we going to get from this?
So what I love about Gewürztraminer is that this is alive. You get lots of fruits and florality, and you smell this, and it's super aromatic. You get lots of rose petals and like honeysuckle orange blossom, but fruit-wise, there's one in particular that really stands out. It's not necessarily obvious, but it's a lot like lychee. If you've ever had lychee martinis, smell this, and it smells like a lychee martini. And in fact, there are the same aroma compounds in lychee as in this grape, Gewürztraminer. And so what's kind of cool about this, and it's unique in France, is that this is an area that has changed hands between Germany and France about 5 times in the past like 2 centuries. And so what's unique, and you'll see this on the bottle, you actually see the name of the grape variety, Gewürztraminer, which you normally don't find on French labels. That's the German way of doing things, but they've inherited that, so you know what's in there. And this comes from their vieilles vignes, which is French for old vines. And so after vines hit about 35 years of age, they don't produce as much fruit, but what they do is more concentrated, and that's what you get out of here, a really rich, aromatic, fruit-forward wine that does a great job with really intensely flavored dishes.
She's old, but she has life in her.
She sure does. I love it.
Is that like a way to talk about yourself? Like, that's how I think about myself.
Basically me.
Same.
Me.
She's still partying. What does this pair well with? Because I feel like on a summer night, this would just be perfect with salads, just something fresh.
Yeah, this is great for that, but I also like it with something that can hold up to these really strong flavors and aromas. Think about like a red Thai curry with pineapple or lychee or something like that in there. That combination of fruit, sweet, and savory does a really nice job. And because it finishes off dry, you'll notice there's a little sweetness in here, and it's a little bit oily. Something that has a little bit of spice to it will be calmed down by this. So think of Indian food, for example, and some of those kinds of dishes, whether it's vindaloo, a korma that you maybe add a little spice to, you'll be in a really good spot.
I love hanging out with a sommelier because as soon as you said lychee, I was like, oh, wait, yes.
That's it.
And you don't pick up on it, you just know that you like it or that tastes familiar. So having you tell us, oh yeah, this is what it reminds you of.
It's practice, right? Like it's a muscle memory thing. And the way that I can practice doing that and the way that everybody can for free, go to the grocery store, go to the farmer's market, smell flowers, smell fruits and vegetables, know the difference between dried violet and a fresh violet and green bell pepper versus red bell pepper, you know, cantaloupe. It's free. And then the more you practice, the more you get the association.
So when you see me at Aldi, just
sniffing it.
just walk by. I'm doing research.
Really quick.
Yeah.
What is the name of this? Can we get this at our local store?
You absolutely can. So this is by a producer by the name of Rühlmann, so going very back to the Germanic roots of the area. And these are actually coming in at under $20 a bottle. So this one I think is a $16.99 steal on your shelves. Alsace provides great quality, often in an affordable range.
That's amazing.
Perfect. Well, that's us, here to party and needing an affordable range.
We like a good budget.
You've got it. If you'd like to learn more about the different wines from Adam, we'll link you up on our website, kdk.com/talkpittsburgh.